Jake, you didn't look rusty at all Saturday night. Take us through the process of how you tried to keep your body in game shape while you were rehabbing.
Um, During practice, I'd be down doing conditioning and any like DB footwork and breaks and stuff like that, just to keep my legs ready and conditioned. And they had me on the same type of track that our guys was doing, like on the GPS, for practice and stuff. So they tried to keep me on the same type of schedule as far as working out and conditioning and stuff like that. And they did a great job. I came back fresh legs and feeling good. So
Lane and others have talked about how important you are to this defense. When you talk about your role on this defense, what do you think it is? How would you define it?
just help as much as I can wherever I need to. Be versatile. You know, everyone in our safeties room is versatile. Play a whole lot of different positions. So whenever our number's called, just step up and make a play if it comes to us. So.
Jake, in the spring, you seem to be playing a lot of the back end type safety. Saturday night, you were up closer to the line of scrimmage, making a lot of plays behind the line, tackling, of course, and sacks. Which end of that do you like the best?
I like them both. I like them both a lot. I told Coach Partridge I missed the perimeter because that's what I played previously. Um, getting a little taste of that. I was playing a whole lot of middle field and stuff, and what they needed for that Louisville game, and so that's just a part of our versatility as safeties, and we're all able to move around. I'm sure you've seen a lot of guys moving around and being a whole different bunch of positions on the back end right there. But I like them both. I could play either.
Jake, can you kind of take us through the emotions of that 4th and 24 play and kind of waiting for that review and just having to kind of be on edge? I imagine that was pretty intense for you guys.
Yeah, Tennessee did a great job trying to move the ball downfield at the end of that game, and with the opportunity they had, and quarterback made a great play, good vision, and throwing the ball where he needed to. OT came up and made a game finishing play. I told him that was game right there. That was a game ender. From when I seen it, when they were spotting it, I knew it was short. So I was really just relieved. I was exhausted after that game, mentally and physically. That's what coach tells us is after a game you're supposed to be drained completely. All the work and effort and the thinking that we go through and that we put out on there. So I really just like I seen that was it right there. Um, we came back out and finished it after that. So it was exciting. It was a whole lot of fun being in that atmosphere at Tennessee. They definitely hosted well. Like it was a fun game to be at.